Teacher knowledge and behavior is the component of the model that focuses on teachers' knowledge of students and content and on their expertise in classroom management and pedagogy. Teacher knowledge is the element of teacher knowledge and behavior that encompasses knowledge of student characteristics and teachers' in-depth content knowledge, and the blending of these to enhance learning. More information on this can be found in the Technology as Facilitator of Quality Education model. The students in this high school art class are creating buttons to sell in their school and the community. The teacher's in-depth content knowledge is evident in her method of instruction. As she monitors the students' work, the teacher engages in positive interactions with students. She gives advice, provides assistance, and offers helpful feedback.
Another thing is if you pull up something on clip art, I guess I could tell you this now, when you pull up something on clip art, you can take it into paint and change all the colors. So don't be discouraged by something that you've seen that's the wrong color, because Kristen can tell you how to change a color.
Do the same thing that I did before.
Okay.
She did. Charge.
Okay. Charge your bases.
No.
Y'all, I can tell it's going to be better on the computer than it is in writing, isn't it, y'all?
Do you want me to do one for the
Oh, no one's done a class pen either.
do you want me to
Put sentence completed there and the little ball thing, and she's breaking out in 2001.
Yeah. And if you're going to do a bunch of font, you ought to have one larger than the other one.
Yeah, should I do this or?
I like this one, but if you do this, you could do like sentence complete and then break it. You know, don't have them equal. If you're doing a lot of fonts, try to have one of them big and one of them little. Let me see. Let me just see. So, but you have to. You could just. I thought you were seeing if it was the right size, and it's not big enough.
It's not.
So make it
Bigger?
a little bit bigger, and then that's what the disk are for. Save it to a disk and put a label on it.
Okay.
And then when you make another one, you could save that to the disk too.
The teacher demonstrates knowledge of student characteristics by designing an activity that will allow the students to use their visual spatial intelligence. The students use Microsoft Paint to create and manipulate graphic images for the button designs.
If you've finished everything, I think Maggie figured out how to do it. And this Maggie's getting ready to do it. She's got a man, Charger baseball, and wiping away the competition at the bottom, and a background. She has 4 things. She needs to hit shift and highlight all 4 things. And you'll see the little white. You did it already. You'll see the little white thing. You just highlighted the outside. Keep the shift down. Whoop. Keep hitting shift and hit baseball and hit the man and hit wipe it away until you got everything done, and then right click and hit group and hit group. Now it's all one piece. Now you can get out of that. Somebody was confused and said they couldn't. But that way you can make the whole thing smaller, because what's going to happen if you have, what if she had that man and she made the man, I was like, okay, yours is too big, or it's what's happening to Lindsay's. What if she makes the whole thing smaller? Then she's got to make everything smaller. But if you group it all, 2 1/4, then you don't have to do it. Did you hear?
The teacher's in-depth content knowledge is evident in her evaluation of the students' work. She informs the students that they will receive a grade for their buttons that will reflect the quality of their work. Then the teacher and students critique each button to provide feedback to the designers.
All right, look, this is really good for one day of just coming. I'm very pleased. All right, I want you to be really honest about, you're going to get a grade no matter what. You get a grade for the clarity of what you were trying to do. You're going to get a grade of the creativity, the artistic ability of creating this button. But again, you know that I was like the person that you had to, I was the client that you were working for. You were the advertising person. I'm the person that's selling the buttons. So I'm the one that gets to decide if this button is going to sell or not. So you're like working for me, even though I'm really working for you and I'm your teacher. You're really in this advertising situation, you're working for me. So I've got to decide which ones are going to sell, but you're still going to get, do you have another pen? No more pens, okay. That's no problem. Okay, that works. Okay, still I'm going to give you a grade, whether everybody says that is not going to sell, Ms. Kunitz, forget it. So think about, you got a couple of them. Run with the Best is a track pen. You can read them. They're not hard to see. They're not one of those billboard things that you fly by. Yes?
What are the things beside?
You can't see it from back there, so it wouldn't be a good billboard from back there, but it would be, they're the little track shoes.
That almost seems to me like way back here, kind of fuzzy.
Oh, it's got a shadow behind the words. Can you tell me, this is gold?
That's yellow, yeah, and the uniform is actually the colors of the uniform.
Purple, and the words are,
Over there actually purple and gold as well.
and this is white. What color is the shadow on the letters?
It's gray and the letters are in purple.
Okay. Did you do that?
Letters are going fast.
Yeah, I like that because the letters are speeding by the shadow.
The teacher again demonstrates knowledge of student characteristics by giving her students hands-on activities. The students use their bodily kinesthetic intelligence as they create their finished products with the Triarco rotary button machine.
And we have property of CHS football as well. And Chargers show no mercy.